Alrighty, so just running through the forest here, I've got some more blueberries that we have found, and I've also got a spawner down there. So we are going to take care of these gray dwarfs here. I'm just gonna get a quick pin down for these berries. Go and mark that spawner as well so we can kind of come back to this. Sometimes it is a little bit tricky. Can't quite parry these birds yet. So, oh my goodness. Thinking I might decide on taking out this spawner for now. Just because I'm not quite geared enough to take on these brutes effectively without needing to kind of try and keep my distance. So go ahead and take care of that guy there. And that should give us a seed, possibly. We only got the 2 from destroying the spawner, so that's alright. But we're just gonna keep on exploring here, see what things we find. And I will see you guys. Oh, actually, I think we'll be sticking around. I see some skeletons and a crypt right there. So let's go ahead and deal with this guy here. Got some more berries. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use our stack breaker here. I'm just about dead. This is no good. It's a super great sledgehammer. It's got a pretty big area of effect, and it'll knock them back. Does the damage type that they're weak to. Makes it a lot easier dealing with these skeletons. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark these burial chambers here, and we will come back to it once we're about ready to head back, but let's keep exploring and marking things as we see them. I see another spawner out there. Got some carrot seeds, so that's amazing. It's a great start with the carrot seeds there in our first little venture into the forest. It looks like another crypt here as well. These skeletons normally stick around the crypts. They don't really spawn much of anywhere else. So, being able to kind of take these skeletons out from a distance, a little bit of a distance at least. Not the most space, but especially these 1-star skeletons, those are pretty dangerous here before we start getting some good gear. So we got a couple of these crypts here marked. Got some thistle here. I would really like to try and find a bear or a troll somewhere. Mark some more berries here. Finding a bear or a troll would be very great for us. Oh, we got a 3rd crypt over here. Got crypts all over here in this little area. Looks like another one way up there. So this is a pretty good forest. Got quite a few crypts all pretty close by to each other. Just barely missed getting hit by that arrow. Got a Grey Dwarf coming up and throwing rocks at us there. Lol. And another brute. Okay. Looks like he's running away, so I'll just let him. Got some more copper, more carrot seeds. The more we can get, the better. Allows us to plant some more carrots right off the bat. Right away. This is a pretty resource-filled forest area, so this is pretty nice. I think we picked a good spot to settle at here. Got us pretty close to quite a few different things. We'll go ahead and mark the berries here, and that we got some thistle as well. And I lost that. I think it was this little structure here that I was seeing, not another crypt. I keep saying crypt. They're in the Black Forest. They're called burial chambers. The sunken crypts are what I'm thinking of. Oh, perfect. Here is a bear. So we are going to find a good spot to kind of stand up high and get some damage off on this bear before he starts attacking us. Let him run around and spread fire in the forest, I guess. I am just about out of my rested bonus. I'll have to get that back here shortly as well. Just barely missed that arrow. I do wish I could find a troll somewhere nearby. I do love me some troll resources. Now I might be able to parry these bears here. I'll just have to see. Just barely. So I think I'll just stick with attacking without trying to parry him. Barely missed that dodge roll. Man, my dodging isn't the greatest here today. There we go. Okay. So these bears can be pretty low stress dealing with them. They're a bit scary if you're not prepared for them, but I got a few good resources there. We got the bear paws, the bear hide, and the bear meat. That crafting recipe that I unlocked, Paws of the Bear, I think that is the fists weapon that we have been punching things for the fists weapon that we've been trying to focus on upgrading our fist skill for. Got another dungeon. Another tomb. Another crypt. My, it looks like I've drawn quite the crowd here. Just let these Grey Dwarfs and skeletons duke it out. Go ahead and mark this crypt here, and while we're in here, we might as well explore it. I just don't have my rested bonus, so I think I'll actually just run back home. It's night right now, so this here looks like a troll cave. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark this here. We'll go ahead and crouch so we don't alert the troll. And we will mark this and say troll. And well, I guess it's an empty cave. That is kind of unfortunate. The one place where you're almost guaranteed to find a troll at. And we're out of luck. I think that this map just doesn't have any trolls. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably a troll somewhere, right? Normally, if they're not in the cave, they are nearby it. I'm seeing another crypt over here. Another bear down there. I think we're gonna go ahead and do what we do with that bear. There's another crypt here. Oh my. That escalated rather quick. The bear will attack these skeletons though, so we can kind of aggro them all into each other. Take this opportunity to take out these Grey Dwarfs that are in the area here. Alrighty. So this is quite a tough situation we're in. I don't know if I have... Oh, perfect, I do. So I can actually place a fire down in this crypt and get a rested bonus real quick. damage now. That's the only thing that's pretty unfortunate about this. Try and not die here. It's pretty smoky in here with the fire. It's kind of, you know, obviously no way for the smoke to vent out, so. And you know, while we're in here getting my rested, once we get that, I might as well see about getting a few Surtling cores for our metal smelting things. Nice little trick to make these crypts easier to start out with. With a stag breaker, you can kind of attack these skeletons through the door and basically kill them all before you even get up to them. However, there is a spawner in here that was a bit farther. Got a 2-star skeleton. Chunk of damage there, but we survived. I wanted to try and make sure that I had a torch for when I start going through these, but obviously that hasn't worked out. I don't have one on me. Just keep kind of going through this crypt here, seeing what things we can find. Nothing up here. Drop some of the things I don't need to carry on me, things that I'll get plenty of, or already have plenty of. Don't know if you guys can hear this over the recording, but my puppy is snoring pretty loud in the background here, napping. She just woke up with me talking a little bit, but she's such a sweetheart. She's so cute. She snores so loud, it's like I'm living with a grown man who's got sleep apnea. No Surtling cores yet, and that's the one thing that I want to make sure I have before I head back home. Go. Okie dokie. And of course, I am at my weight limit. And, or no, not my weight limit, I just don't have the inventory space. So we'll go ahead and drop a couple of these mushrooms here in that chest. Pick up all the rest of this stuff here. Get rid of our trophy. Don't need a Grey Dwarf trophy, I don't think. We got 8, so that is nice. That'll be enough for at least one smelter. I'd like to try and get a couple more. just... We'll try and bring back 20 of these Surtling cores. That will give us 4 crypts. Let's see what we can take out of here. About 4 crypts, goodness. That'll give us 4 smelters. And we'll take our bone fragments here. And for anybody who has picked up this game and is still learning things, these crypts all have essentially one route that you can always take, and it'll, you know, work for every single crypt and dungeon you walk into. I'll show you as I'm leaving, but there is the entrance that you walk into, and 3 directions that you can travel. You can go down a tunnel to your left, a tunnel straight ahead, or a tunnel to the right. And down each of those routes, you'll have a variety of passages and dead ends and hallways and rooms and whatnot that you can go down. And when you do that, when you're going through them, you can always go in one direction. So like in this one, I am always going left. I am just basically hugging this left wall and always going where that route to the left takes me. And that makes it so you can guarantee you've gone through everywhere in your crypts, your dungeons, your frost caves, wherever it is you're at in whatever biome. And I'll make sure you go through all of the hallways, all of the dungeons, and you won't miss anything. So in here, I just basically started going through here, and I continued hugging this left wall through all of these rooms, all of these hallways, and it ended with me coming out of this right tunnel, this right little doorway, out to the exit of the cave. This one I didn't mark, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll cross it off because I have explored it in full. We got exactly 20 Surtling cores, and there was no more to collect, none that we left behind. So this works out pretty great for us, and it's daytime now as well. So we are going to kind of collect what things we can on our way out, and I hope to find a troll somewhere along the way. But if I don't, no worries. We'll collect these berries here and mark them. And I think that we should get back to our base and see what's going on. I've come across a bunch of copper, but I haven't marked it because we've kind of just ran in this straight line, and we found a lot of different things along the way. But we've got these 2 copper deposits right at the edge of the forest and closest to my base, and those are going to be probably more than enough. I honestly don't see myself using any more than 1 copper deposit's worth of ore and metal, but you know, it's always nice to have more. So if worse comes to worse, we'll just keep in mind that this little black forest here, this strip that we've run along, we've come across a lot of copper, and we can just come back through here if we need. So I was hoping to find a chest up here, but no luck. Oh my. I think I might die here. Okay, we are good. It's another cool thing about the Stag Breaker. If you want to be getting a lot of stone, you can deconstruct these stone towers by taking out the foundation pieces, just like with any other structure. However, with the stone, you need the stone cutter to break them, so you can actually use the Stag Breaker to just deal massive damage in a very large area and break a bunch of the pieces. And that'll kind of give you a bunch of stone to collect from them. It looks like this just took us right back out into some meadows. I was hoping this would be black forest along the coast here, but I guess not. We'll kind of see if we run into black forest at any point along this coast again. I sure hope so. But if not, no biggie. Remember, I found an elder location. There's one down there in the south, so we will probably go and check that one out. Oh, got a boar chasing after me. I don't even know if I got inventory room for any of that. It's alright. We'll go ahead and pop our Eikthyr ability here, make our way back to base, and I'll see you guys when I'm there.